Hey Libra, welcome back to my channel. This is your April 2019 reading, and just like I told the other signs, I'm going to skip the intro. I just don't want to do the intro because, well, it's the same thing over and over again. So with that said, I'm going to jump right into what I was picking up for you and then go to the cards. And what I hear for you, Libra, is like you're just kind of cooling out right now. You're cooling, you know, you're sitting and like I think you have waves of energy. They're coming and going like in different waves, like energy is shifting sort of quickly for you. You know, you're feeling one way one moment and then another, and then back to the other way. And like it's really in and out for you right now. And it's almost like you're sitting back and watching, okay? Because, excuse me, there's stuff that somebody thinks that they have over your head, and you're just sitting back, cooling out, like waiting for it, you know? And you'll let sleeping dogs lie as long as they want to, you know? You're not going to wake them, you're not going to shake them, you're going to let it be, if, you know, to let it be. But if somebody comes to try to provoke you, all hell's gonna break loose, and I don't think it's gonna be well. But I feel like you're just for now cooling out and watching, and you're really watching, and you're hoping that stuff don't pop off unnecessarily, because I feel like in general you're feeling pretty good. But there's just that one thing that's right there in the corner and that you're watching, like, I'm ready for you if you want to get up and pounce, but I just don't want to have to be taken out of my comfort zone. And if I do, you know, God help anybody who comes at me, because it's not going to fare well for them. Okay, I really don't feel like it's going to. I don't feel like it's going to fare well for them. I think they feel like they have the upper hand on you, and you're good, and you're okay with letting them feel that way. You're like, it's okay if you feel that way. That's not necessarily the truth, but it's okay if you feel that way. You can feel however you want to feel, but that don't make it true. And so I feel like this is what's happening with you, Libra. I feel like you're not calling somebody's bluff, but you know you're hoping it doesn't have to go to that point. But if it does, you're ready for it, okay? But you're hoping it doesn't. I hope that makes sense, okay? But in the meantime, you're just cooling out and enjoying, like, because other than this thing, things are going pretty well for you. Actually, it feels things are going very well for you. Things are starting to turn around for you. Things are starting to get better than you anticipated. You're feeling better than you have in a long time, and so you're really not in the mood to let this one little petty thing stir you up. But if it does, I mean, you know, you can go back to an old way of being really quick to straighten out the situation and then come back to your happy place, you know? And I feel like that's where you're at right now, Libra. But let's see what the cards have to say, okay? Yeah, but the big message I heard was let sleeping dogs lie. It's best for you to do that. Just cool out and let somebody act a fool if they want to act a fool. And if they don't, you're good. And even if they do, you're good. Because they have a false belief of having the upper hand. They really don't. They really don't have the upper hand. They truly don't. Okay. Libra. A fool, yeah. I'm going to point the cards down like I did with the rest of them so you can see what's going on here. All right. The World. Six of Swords. Ten of Wands. Yeah. See? There it is over here. That petty bullshit. It's petty. Somebody thinking they have the upper hand, but there's you with that sword. Like, you can try it if you want to. You can try it if you want to. But yeah, like I said. And right here in the middle is this Ten of Wands. So whatever this situation is, like I said, you're cooling out. You know, you're sitting back, you're watching, but you're sick of it. You want this to end. You want this to be over with because, one, you don't deserve it. Okay, whatever this is, you definitely don't deserve it. And but I feel like it's gonna come to an end at some point. This cycle is gonna end. Hopefully, the cycle that's been disruptive ends. Hopefully, this new wave that you've been on that feels good doesn't end. You know, I don't. I guess it depends on the Libra that you are. For some of you, it could be this good feeling wave that you're on that comes to an end. And for the other Libras out there, it could be this bullshit that's coming to an end. But, yeah, you're very much nurturing what needs to be nurtured, okay? You're very much taking control of what needs to be taken control of in your life. You're ending a stagnated situation. You're ready to just take control of something and start over. I feel like you're like, whatever this is, it's just been exhausting for you. It's been mentally exhausting for you and you're over it. But that's coming to an end, especially with this Ten of Wands here. And I'm going to clarify this Ten of Wands, why that's there. Because this is the base of this reading. Like really stuck in your head over something, you know, not being able to make a decision. But this is really you overthinking, okay? This is overthinking the situation, overthinking it. Let's see what happens with this Ten of Wands. Why is that here? The Sun. Yeah, you're ready for the Sun. You're ready for this. You're ready for this. Whatever has happened in the past, you're ready for it to be over with and just move on from it. And this is why you're just cooling out. You're ready for, like, you know that the weight is going to be dropped soon, you know? It won't be long from now. And that's what you're waiting for. Without this kicking off. That would be great if this doesn't kick off. This Five of Swords, that petty bullshit. You know? Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Something needs to leave out of your life, and it doesn't even matter how it happens. You know, there's this emotional, this like closing the door to something and walking away. That needs to happen because it hasn't even been worth your time and effort. No matter how much of a good person you have been, in this situation, that it has not been worth it. I mean, somebody may come in and try to offer their cup, but I don't think you're going to take it, you know, because it's like, no, I see what you're capable of. I know what you're capable of. I trusted you, and you have absolutely been shady and shitty, and I'm good. I don't want to deal with it anymore, and so you won't. And as soon as that's over, you're going to be good. And I really feel like you're taking the reins back. So, but I want to clarify this King of Swords down here, because this is how you're leaving out of April. King of Swords is very much in power, very much in control, very much calling the shots. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. That's your stability, getting it back. The Page of Cups, there they are. There they are, trying to come swooping in. Page of Pentacles with their offer, and you're like, I don't goddamn think so. Let's see what else we got. One more. King of Swords and Queen of Swords, I mean. And there you are. There you are. Okay, I'll cut some heads off if I have to. But we've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So, you know, I feel like there's somebody else creating bullshit in your life, but you can't be shaken. You can't be shaken because you're either taking on both these energies, or you and your counterpart, or you and your other half are standing strong together to fight and battle against this. Because there's just this feeling of exhaustion. If this has to do with work, then same thing, you know, the same thing. You're not going to take anybody's crap. So, Libra, I hope that made sense. But it's like I said, the main energy is let sleeping dogs lie. You know, don't let anybody take you out of your comfort zone. You're good. You're good. And as long as you stay in your corner and mind your business and just keep steady yourself, the way other people behave and act is none of your business. Okay? So, like I said, you know, hopefully you won't have to pull that sword out and chop people down, because then it's not going to fare well for them. So, all right. Have a good month of April, and I will see you in May. Please leave a comment in the comment section below, because very curious about this, okay? It's very cut and dry and to the point, and which is what I feel like your energy is surrounding this particular situation. And like I said, outside of this particular thing, you guys are good. You're cooling out, you know? So leave a comment. All right. Thanks. Bye, Libra.